Monday.
Yeah, it's Monday, time for some soul messages. We do this twice a month. But before we begin, waiting for people to join in, just remember if you like this, subscribe to the channel, like the channels, really get the word out there. Maybe leave a review, who knows? But if you maybe get some value from this, maybe a donation. We're just here to give you messages to the best of our ability and what we're feeling tonight. So we did start a few minutes early, so we'll see who's joining us. And just remember, we do try to read everyone, but you know, sometimes you have to wait a little while and people, get impatient, I guess, and leave. So I see Kat here has joined us. You want to give Kat a message
I
to
don't know. You
begin?
want me to begin or you
You can
begin?
begin with Kat.
Hi, Kat. Let me pull a card for you. The first card, the opening card for you, is a victory card. This is a just giving yourself credit for all your accomplishments and feeling them and having more confidence and stop judging yourself. Just let go and just say, I'm great, I'm wonderful, and you are. And the next card is strength. And that will be your strength to be able to overcome the doubts and the worry that you're experiencing and the feeling that you haven't done exactly what you should have. And but the strength, it comes from being able to surrender and just allow spirit in and just know that you are one with the universal intelligence. And this is, if you do that, magic manifesting. So magic is really, life is magic. Every breath we take is magic. So it's not about something out there that's just far away or impossible. It's about like, really paying attention to what we have and to be grateful for what we have, and that is your strength to overcome and to be able to build up that self-esteem judgment. Okay.
All right, I see a Facebook user. When I see that, it tells me you're in the Head Trash Anonymous group. If you're in the Head Trash Anonymous group, you need to say your name. And you may not see messages where you're watching from, but we are in 7 different locations streaming this. So just be patient. There's a lot of messages that do come in, and that's part of our ventures here, keeping up with this scroll at times. But I'll for Tammy and see what's coming in. I'm going to really just try 1 or 2 cards here and just really just give a message based on that focus. So for Tammy, let's see what animal wants to come on. I'm feeling an animal here for Tammy. We're going to go with this, and we're going to go along with a word as well for Tammy. And we're going with this animal. Okay, let's see what Spirit wants you to know. Um, so you're getting the squirrel, the preparation, Tammy, getting ready for changes, preparing yourself for these changes. Uh, then you're also getting dynamic. If you look at dynamic, if you look at this photo, it's very fluid, very adaptable, really flowing to the situation. So that's what the squirrel's reminding you the preparation is. The mind wants to have you fixated, focused on that this is the way that I must do this. So maybe you're getting some opinions from your children that might be valid, but your mind is saying, no, I got to do it this way. But you're saying really be dynamic in the situation, be fluid in the situation. Beware of the mind trying to lock you into a way. Really just pause and just really feel into what's the best direction for me to move. Because change is always happening. So we can either protest the change that's happening or we can flow with that change. When we flow with the change, it takes away the stress, the anxiety, the worry. So it's really about relaxing and really just trusting yourself and not allowing the mind to dictate the situation.
So who was that Facebook user?
I'm not sure. Did they give a name for the Facebook user?
Okay, well, there's a
Yeah,
lot.
Christina.
Christina Love Carter. Hi, Christina. Welcome. I believe it's the first time we're seeing you on that channel. So I'm going to start with 2 cards for you, Christina. This is a nourishing and nurturing the inner goddess. So know that you embody the beautiful feminine qualities of receptivity, of love, compassion, taking care of other people, being selfless and kind. Those are wonderful attributes, and to really feel that and give yourself credit for those characteristics and downloads and understandings, connecting with others through networks. It's the time for you to build up your career, build up your strength, also create new social contacts by being in contact with other people through some venue like the media or some medium like Facebook or other social media, which would be, what was that?
Just ice.
Okay, which would be beneficial for you. And this is time to celebrate, to just have fun and just allow yourself. All I feel you need is a vacation now. There's too much seriousness, too much routine, too much responsibility. It's time to kick up your heels and really let go. And one last card for you is to believe, to instill belief in yourself. That's where your inner goddess comes out. That belief, knowing that you can. Yes, I can. I can. And when you say that and believe that, things manifest for you. Okay.
All right, so just a reminder, if you're in a Head Trash Anonymous group, we do need a name. But right now I'm feeling called to Angela Molnar Pemberton. So let me just tune into Angela here. All right, I'm feeling this animal for Angela and a word, and then we'll see what Spirit wants you to know. All right, so you got your animal and word here for Angela. Uh, okay, you're getting the frog, the purification, clearing out the clutter, maybe clearing out old stuff, maybe beliefs that aren't serving you, just clearing things out. And wow, look at this. Yeah, the element cosmos, the cosmic consciousness. It's really about very clear message here for the frog here with Angela. It's like the divine is trying to give you information. Spirit is trying to give you the way forward, if you will. But the mind so scattered about, it cannot hear this own wisdom within you. It's drowning out that divine voice, if you will. The mind's always loud, screaming at us. So it's about really relaxing and hearing this divine intuition that's trying to guide you. So there's no real way to do this. It's realize, get yourself into this moment, which is like realize you're sitting, where are your feet, where are your hands, what are you touching? And let that mind to settle in. Then once it does, this wisdom will arise. It's always arising for everyone, but we can't hear it because the mind's just so busy. But for specifically for Angela, it's reminding you that you're getting insights, you're getting information. Pay attention, but not to the mind. Pay attention to this deeper space within you.
This is for Gary. Dowie asks for clarification and guidance from the universe. This is for Gary. And I feel drawn to this deck. Let me pull out one at a time. The first card I'm getting is Soul Flame. So what we need to do is to motivate Gary, to give this person clarity.
What is she saying? I haven't heard from him, so I guess he's not in communication now.
Oh, so I should read for someone else?
No. She's giving
Oh.
she's giving information she hasn't heard from.
Hasn't heard from him. I got it. Okay, well, he's alive and well, and he needs to be more motivated, though, maybe to get in touch with you or connect with you. I need further clarification from the cards. A golden opportunity. So there's an opportunity for you to reach out and really find where this person is, what he's doing. I feel that all as well. You have something to say?
Mm-mm.
Okay, no, I just thought you could add to it. That I feel there's a lot of busyness. This person that doesn't mean to disappear, but there's a lot of that soul flame is igniting him, and he's moving in different directions. And this is a golden opportunity to really connect. It's going to come up. You're going to hear from this person. And the next card is awakening presence. So what he's just got all this busyness, but he's in a phase of his life, or Gary, could it be a female? Gary is in the phase of this person's life that they are going through big changes, but there's a lot of unsettled thinking, and they're just busy. But you're going to hear from this person, I believe, soon. There's a golden opportunity card came into focus here, and that's part of the reading. And how, yeah, this person's going through a lot of tumultuous changes. So just be patient. You will definitely hear from Gary. And Gary is just unsettled now and working toward big changes in his life. What changes are happening to Gary and that are causing a lot of unsettled feeling. Okay.
All right, there's a lot of messages here in the scroll. Like I said, we're in 7
I'm
different
not going to be
channels.
able to read
So we
them
just
all.
see a lot of messages. So I'm just going through the list and just seeing who's being called to be, or who's being called, drawn to, that needs a message from Spirit. We do our best. If you hang in there, you can just say, I still need a message. And usually the first 15 minutes are our busiest. By the last 15 minutes, it slows down so we can give everyone a message. But for now, I'm feeling Encilia, Jagdio,
Maybe it's Angela?
and Sela.
Oh, I'm looking down here.
Oh, I read for Angela.
Oh, I see. Oh,
Okay.
Angela.
And
Okay.
Sela. So let me see.
Sorry.
I'm tuning into Encilia here and see what Spirit wants to deliver for Encilia. All right, we're feeling this animal here wants to come out. All right, we got that animal with a word. I'm just using these cards to focus. That's all. See what Spirit wants me to focus on. Let's take a look here from Spirit. Um, the coyote, the wise fool, about accepting your follies, laughing at yourself, not being too serious. So maybe right now you're just being too serious. And then divine, you're getting the divine card. It's perfect because when you're really serious, it's usually an indicator that you're in the mind. Yes, we have to be serious at times, but if you're serious, like really ingrained serious, like it must be this way, like a dictator type mindset, and when you're just really in this almost rage state, then you can't feel your divinity. So the lighter that you can see life, the less serious the enjoyment of life, then you'll start being attuned into with your true divinity, perfect spirit. Because spirit is undisturbed by the human experience. Its spirit is always here. It was here before you were born. It's here before, even after the body dies. Spirit is still here. Spirit is that force that does not change. And that force is always giving you this wisdom within you. But if you're so seared up that things must be done a certain way, you can't hear this voice, like I mentioned earlier. So we're getting a theme here. Don't be so serious. Listen to yourself. Be dynamic. Flow with this voice.
Okay, is Betsy still here? I saw you a moment ago. You're still listed. If you're here, let me know. Otherwise, I'll move on to read for the next person.
She's here.
Hi, Betsy. Haven't heard from you in a few weeks. The first call I'm getting is Guardian. You have the ultimate protection. Your deceased loved ones, there's somebody there, a male spirit who's just watching down over you and protecting you and reassuring you that you are being loved and cared for, never to feel alone. And sometimes life can be a lonely journey because only we can feel what we feel. And this person wants you to know that he's with you every step of the way, that you're never alone. He wants that particular message to come through very strongly. And oh my gosh, you got a second card. Look at that. Do you see that? Supreme protection. This person is shouting at you, I've got your back. I'm here for you. I will help you heal. I will guide you. I will make sure that you come to no harm. And again, they're keeping you company. They're letting you know that the spirit is with you. And this is just give yourself a breather. You're not giving yourself a chance to release and recover. It's like almost like you keep going and going, like an Energizer bunny. And it's time to take pause and to stop and to smell the flowers, to breathe. As you're not breathing, you're going and going. And this person wants you to slow down and enjoy life. Take a time to smell the flowers, to sip the coffee, to really enjoy every moment. And the Knight of Wands, if you do that, you'll be able to go to the next phase and start something new. Okay.
All right, I'm feeling called to read for Rayanne. Um,
Mm-hmm. Is
let's
that your cousin?
no.
Oh.
So I'm pulling up the animal and word. I feel that's a nice combination for tonight, the animal and word. So let's see what's going on with Rayanne here. Let's take a look. Oh, what a great card. The butterfly transformation. Get ready for a big breakthrough, Rayanne. So that's a really good card for you with the long. Oh, well, I got this card again, dynamic. We're really got a consistent theme here from Spirit. Is like transformation is coming. It's coming, but it's coming from this deeper place within you. The mind always thinks that transformation comes from outside of us, but just reminding you that you're going to transform from within, like a butterfly turns into a caterpillar to this butterfly. External forces, but by internal forces. So just really emphasizing that transformation is through internal forces. And maybe it's that will to take an extra step to do something you don't want to do, but you know you need to do it. It's listening to that deeper call that I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do this. Because remember, spirit transforms one step at a time. We think it's this big eureka moment. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's like, take this step, take this step, take this step, take this step. And it could be 20 steps, but the mind will grow impatient. But if you keep taking those steps from spirit, transformation is going to happen.
Okay, Betsy, thank you. I'm glad it resonated, and I probably know who it is. Okay, so we've got Chris Keller. I saw. Is Chris still with us? Chris Keller? Oh, you had to take a phone call. No, no, I'll wait for you now. Oh, two cards came out, so guess what? Oh my goodness, the wish card came out. So you are really going to fulfill your. I feel that you're fulfilling your destiny, and you're destined for great things, for happiness and joy to come your way. Maybe astrologically, you're having some good transits, but things are coming your way now. Things are starting to manifest for you. If they haven't already, they're about to. And this is just planting your seeds and just watching things grow. There's nothing you have to do anymore. This is just a time when things are going to start manifesting for you. You've already done the work, and those are two really good cards. The next card is increased awareness. So what we need to do is to focus more and to ground ourselves more, and that will bring you increased awareness to know what's the next step for you, what to do next. The mind will trick you into step by step nonsense, and none of it's valid, but the heart will lead you. You'll know the way. But now we're in that phase of waiting and having patience. And the next card, the last card, is just pay attention to intuitive nudges. When I see that, I always think of synchronicity. So things happening, like it happened to a friend of mine. She needed a car, and literally a few days later, she saw a car for sale on her block that she had. That was a great price, a great deal, and it just happened. But she was paying attention. She was looking around. And that's the same thing for you. You pay more attention. And that's part of the increased awareness. So just know that things are coming to you, and it is your destiny now, if you believe in that. I mean, for lack of a better word, that things are ready to manifest. Okay.
All right, so is Kelly Hardy still watching, Kelly? And if anybody else needs a message, let us know.
Yeah,
The scroll's a little crazy.
we may
But
have
I'm feeling
skipped
called to
people.
Kelly Hardy right now. She's still watching, feeling called to read for her.
Mm.
I'll give her a second to respond. Yes, Kelly's here. Okay. All right, let's see what Spirit wants you to know, Kelly. Let's tap in. All right, feeling this card. Actually, I'm feeling a second animal. I'm feeling two animals for you. Let's see what these two animals are, why they came out. well, I'm getting the same exact message consistently tonight. We're getting the eagle, the spirit card, which is the divinity within us. The fox, the adaptability, dynamic force within us, that flowing, adaptable force. So the message from spirit is very simple. Relax the mind, relax, relax, realize this is your voice. It's trying to communicate that this is the way forward. This is how we move forward. This is how we adapt to the changes, but not trying to figure it out by sitting still, by being quiet, realizing you're sitting, your feet are on the ground, you're just really aware of this moment, you're really present. Then you're going to have this wisdom rise up and telling you how to move through the situation. We have to realize we don't need to figure anything out. Spirit knows the way. It's always illuminating the path. Do this, do that. But we get so caught up in what people are telling us, what our mind is telling us. We need to ignore all of that and just realize what is my truth. And I walk to that. Because Spirit is just wants you to soar. That's what I say to the eagle spirit. It's soaring. Or when we listen to Spirit, we get stuck in the mud when we try to figure things out.
Did you read for Christina yet? You
No.
haven't, right?
No.
Okay, this is for Christina Olson. Hi, Christina. I hope that you're well. I'm going to pull 3 cards, and let's see what happens. Okay, the first card that I want to show you is trust. We need to instill more trust, knowing that Spirit has your back, knowing that things are unfolding in the right manner. What's lacking here is confidence and trust. We need to instill that in you, that it's lacking and affecting your self-esteem. So we need to work on that trust. That those doubts come in because we're listening to outside forces rather than listening to our heart. And then if you trust, a great transformation will occur. That's what you need. That's the catalyst for the next step in your life, the next stage. We're always going through stages. When one thing changes, everything else does, and then more changes come, and things keep moving. Even if we don't think they are always the one thing, that one constant that we can always rely on is change. So that transformation comes from trust. We need to instill that trust. And then care and compassion. I feel this is more about self-care. I feel like you've been ignoring some aspects of your life. Maybe you're working too hard, or maybe you're not eating properly or getting enough rest. But there's an aspect of your life you're overlooking, and you need to really pay attention, because that transformation needs to happen, but it won't happen with this doubt and that lack of self-care, if you will. And the last card is King of Wands. So I want you to feel that's a card of action. It's an entrepreneurial card. It's a fire card. It could be male energy. This is so. What I'm getting from you in conjunction with the other card is that this is a time of action, not procrastination. This is when an opportunity comes, grab it. And that's part of the trust issue. Because when you waver and there's too many doubts and time elapses, we miss opportunities. They come and they go. So this is message for you is strong to listen to that and to pay attention. Okay.
All right, I want to read for Megan McCary. So let me see what I'm feeling from Megan here. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know.
I think we're pretty much caught up. I think we read for
Yeah,
almost everyone.
Yeah, for people that are sticking around. So there's the animal from Megan. I'm also going to pull a card from the Shaman's Oracle deck. Oracle deck. And we got right here from the Shamans. All right, so Megan, that's what your animal is here. The badger, the perseverance, really digging in and see it to completion, really completing that current task at hand, the current project at hand, along with the honor card. So the message is pretty simple. Just dig in, complete it, honor yourself by getting it done. Like maybe there's something you've really been wanting to do, like a lifelong dream, but you start it, you stop it, you start it, you stop it. They're saying, no, it's time to honor yourself. Get that project done and watch your life change. That's what I'm really feeling is that There's a lifelong project you're meant to do. You've been stopping and starting. They're saying now's the time to do it. Honor yourself, respect yourself, get it done, and watch your life change. I feels like life feels like stuck, if you will, stagnant, because you're not letting your heart sing, if you will. You're shutting down your heart because your mind's being distracted. But you're like, no, I got to honor myself, my own voice that I came here for with a mission. I got to get this done. That's what I'm feeling for Megan.
You're welcome, Christine. I hope it was helpful. There's a Facebook user, Sam.
Yeah, I'm just looking at I put it on another screen, so it's actually James Garzillo. That's James Garzillo.
James?
Yes, James.
Okay, hi, James. How are you this evening? The first card I'm pulling for you is the voice of truth. So, what is the voice of truth? What is the message we're conveying? Listen to yourself. Your heart knows the truth. People outside of you, they mean well. They mean, definitely, most of them mean well, but they don't know what's in your heart. They don't know what's right for you. And listening to their opinions is going to lead you astray. The voice of truth is within you, in your heart. And that's the basics, the crux of this message that I'm getting for you. The next card is Easy Does It. So this is a time to relax. And that all this is, you're getting physically and emotionally tired right now, and maybe recovering. This will help you find that voice of truth. Easy does it. There's no need to hurry or make things happen. Everything is occurring in their own time. So listen to that. Let that penetrate your mind. Only you really know what this means for you. And this one is news. This is like, again, this is information coming from other people. Don't believe everything you hear. Just listen to yourself, follow your wisdom, follow your passion, and awaken that passion within you. And maybe learn something new. The page is also about learning and growing and learning something practical and useful. Maybe a course you can take online, but to stimulate you in a positive way, to light your fire. And that will, Ace of Swords, will bring in powerful new beginnings. So listen to your voice of truth, ground yourself, take it easy, and things are going to start really bubbling up for you. Okay.
All right, Ken, this is the first time I'm seeing your message, Ken. This is coming in from 7 different places, messages. So sometimes we do miss messages that we don't read in order because people jump offline or whatever it may be. So we sometimes ask if people are still around and things like that. So I'll read for, actually, I want you to read for Ken next. So I'll read for May first, and you can read for Ken.
Okay, let me read it. You may.
It's just a general
I
message.
don't see the names.
It's Ken. That's Facebook user is Ken.
It's Ken.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want Lori to read for you, Ken. I think it'll be a nice perspective for you.
But what's his question?
He has no question. Just a general reading.
All right. So are you next?
Yeah, I'm going to read for May, then you'll read for Ken. Okay. May. Feeling called to May, so let's do May. Actually, May, I'm getting an Earth Magic card for you as well. So I got an animal and Earth Magic here for May. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Okay, let's see. All right. Oh. So your animal is the turtle, the retreat for May. Stop trying to make things happen. Stop trying to force about going within. And then, well, the clouds, the shape shifting is also the dynamic card. Being dynamic, adaptable, going with this deeper voice that's guiding you. That this voice doesn't force. The mental voice is trying to force. And it's just saying, step back, relax. Listen to this deeper voice within you and move to this. It's going to help you adapt to the current changes that are happening. That the mind gets locked into routines, rituals, ways of being, and it's not serving you. Just need to step back, relax, and shapeshift, adapt to the situation. The mind has blinders on it, and it must be done this way. They're saying no, let go of the blinders, What's your heart saying? And follow that voice.
Okay, so this is for Ken.
Yes, Ken.
Okay, hi Ken, and welcome. So this is a message from ancestor spirit. So wanting to pay attention to information that comes to you, and it might come to you through a dream, or just in your a quiet state, you will know something. There'll be an inner knowing for you. But the next card is amazing. It's the world. And this spirit is trying to tell you that you can have it all. This is the accomplishment, the ultimate card. So while you're striving for things, it's saying stop forcing, stop being impatient. Things are happening for you. You're getting the world is the ultimate accomplishment card. So you may be a very successful person already, but if not, success is yours, and whatever that means to you. And this is a father's love. So this in conjunction with ancestor spirit, there's a lot of male energy around you protecting you. And it could be a father who passed on or a grandfather, but his male energy that's very protective. And it's instilling you with hope and inspiration and telling you you have the personality and the ability to be successful in all ways. It's just a matter of believing it. And the last card for you is to let go of this is what we need to do to move on. What's holding you back and then imprisonment is your mind feeling, focusing on disappointments and betrayals in the past. Let go of that. Those were learning experiences. Maybe if you believe in karma, it's karmic or whatever you believe in. Let go of that persecution. Let go of the defensiveness. And just know that that male energy is stoking that fire within you and that things can really start to take off. But letting go of that disappointment and that negative thinking that creeps up. I'm not saying you're always negative. I'm not saying that at all. But you can have it all, really. The success card is yours. Okay.
All right. So I see Facebook user. May I be on the list, please? And thank you both. Okay. Oh, we need a name with that so we can. And I don't see
Is it
them.
going to be on your phone?
I don't see it there. I don't know why, but I don't see it there. Okay, so I'm going to read for Lindsay. She's been asking for a while. So I'm just going to give you a message from Spirit, Lindsay. That's what I'm doing tonight. Let me see. I'm feeling this animal for you. Going with the Shaman's deck as well. I'll pull. Let's see what comes out here. We got two cards from the Shaman's Oracle, Lindsay. Let's take a look at your animal first. Look, abundance, prefer in all ways. So that's the question. The abundance say, yes, you can have it all. Like you're saying, yes, you can have it all. But you can have it all when you listen to this deeper voice within you. I can't give it to you all, but Spirit can deliver it all.
You know who's saying thank you? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, that was Ken.
Oh, Ken, you're welcome.
And then we get the reflections card and the frustration card. So in other words, what's blocking your abundance? Reflect on the mental frustration, because when the mind gets busy, it's like putting up an umbrella. Grace is trying to descend down, give you the insight to have it all. And the mind saying, no, thank you, no, thank you, with that busyness of the mind. So they're saying, for everyone tonight, just relax. The more you can sit still and be quiet, realize you're sitting, your feet are on the floor, you're listening, whatever you're doing, be aware of this moment. And then the mind will not be in control. When the mind's not in control with all this busyness, then we are the buffalo. We are abundant. We can have it all. Like there's $1 million in the bank and Spirit knows the way to get there. The mind can't figure it out, but Spirit will lead it to you one step at a time. So just have that patience and trusting yourself.
Okay, Catherine Fisher. Hi, Catherine.
And I'll be for Sharon Gardner next.
Catherine, this card is for you, vulnerability. So what does that mean? That doesn't mean that you're a victim or anything like that. It means that you need to release that wall around you, that imprisonment that you have from fear and doubts, and just let it go and just watch it dissolve, that those unreasonable boundaries that you have. and become when the card of vulnerability means to trust and know that you will be provided for, that you have all there is to offer and all that you around and 10 times more than enough. Get out of that lactality. And the next card is study. So this is self-study. This is when you're honest with yourself and examine your beliefs and let go of the negative beliefs that do not serve you anymore. Maybe as a child or as an adolescent, they were serving you, but now this is a time to be aware. Where is it that I have these patterns of behavior? Where have they originated from? How can I let go of self-defeating patterns and at the same time to become more open to experience of life? Because these beliefs are making you fearful and putting a wall around you. Dissolve that wall and take your time to get to know yourself and be honest with yourself, not judgmental, but honest, accepting yourself for who you are and how you are. And look at that. When you do that, you have a beautiful, bright future. They're saying, stop worrying. Everything's going to be fine. That's the last card, and I'm going to leave you with that message. Once again, Lakshmi is saying you have a bright future. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine.
All right, Sharon, here's your animal. Let's see, I'm going to pull a word for you, and we're going to see where it focuses. Okay, so the message from Spirit. Let's take a look. This familiar card, Eagle Spirit, reminding you, you are Spirit. You're not these mental stories, that you are one with all that is, and you can have it all. And then you're getting this radiant, the light that you were just talking about with Lakshmi. We're this bright future, this radiant light. So the messages are complementing each other. Right? So you are the eagle. You are always illuminating. You're always shining your light. It never goes dark. That you are the light itself. It's simply the mind creating stories that are not your truth. So the message is real clear: is trust yourself, not the mental voice. Trust this deeper voice within you, and allow your light to shine. To realize that it's all light. That there is no dark. The dark simply exists in the mind, and it's not there. It's an illusion. It's Maya. So we need to let that go and keep shining our light, doing what feels right to us, and really about honoring and trusting your own self, not relying on the opinions of others. That's what I'm really feeling for you, Sharon. Don't rely on the opinions of others for your truth. You know what you need to do. Trust that.
Okay, who's next?
Question with the scroll.
I hope we didn't.
Oh, there we go. We got
Ricky?
Yeah, Ricky from New Zealand.
Oh, New Zealand. Oh my, that's pretty. What is it tomorrow, huh?
Yeah,
We're Monday evening here, so you're
lunchtime.
Tuesday lunchtime. Hi, welcome, Ricky. Okay, Ricky, first card I'm getting for you is Divine Healing. Wow, that's a card. You're going through transformation and healing. And we need to receive that healing energy. And also, you have the gift of being able to heal others. I don't know if you're aware of that, but I'm getting a message from Spirit that you have the ability to heal others with your voice, with your touch, with your compassion, and maybe hands on healing. And Mother Earth. So you're really connected to Mother Earth. This requires you to just let go of everything and get grounded, to feel the earth beneath your feet. And so there is an extension of the soles of your feet, roots growing into the earth. Feel the earth. Grounding yourself will help you with that divine healing. We need to be more. It's a physical healing. I feel when we do earth, it's the body, it's the tangible. So to feel that and to, it's really healing the body and the mind because there's no separation. And this is transcendence. We're going through big shifts and changes, but I believe they're more psychological than physical in this with this card. The healing is physical and the grounding is physical. I'm not saying that's not so. Evidence is a psychological shift, and it could be just once. And like Sam got the realization, he said, all is well, perfect spirit, a perfect spirit. One word, one sentence, one gesture, but something psychologically was shifting for you that's going to make a difference in your life. One last card. Very powerful reading. And ascension. This will lead you to go higher and higher. You're on your way. You're like a balloon, but something is pulling you down. Let go of the string and fly. Okay.
All right, I want to read for Jody P. Let's see what we get from Spirit on your question here. Let's take a look. Okay, feeling this animal for you.
Thank you, Ricky. I hope you like that.
And let's see what your word is here. So it's about a work situation. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Remember, we are Spirit. The mind loves all this separation, but to realize we are Spirit. We're not these stories. That's just the imagination, making us less. Oh, so you're getting the seal of the imagination. It's about creativity, about being more creative, being a creative expression. This is like thinking outside the box with new ideas. So if you're trying to change things at work, just perhaps notice how things are done in a certain routine, a certain ritual. And maybe this is your time to say, oh, there's a better way to do this. By being creative, thinking outside the box. How can I change the system? They're always about doing A, B, C, D in this order. It's like, no, it's A, L, then C. And finding a new way to do something, I think, is very important. Then, okay, then it's also being balanced as well. So it's really about, what the balance card is about, not taking sides. The message I'm getting there for work is not taking sides, being much in the middle, of not going one way or the other. But what I see is that you need to be the change maker. That's how you're going to get ahead, by thinking outside the box, looking for new ways. But I also feel the balance card is not taking a position. When somebody says, well, what do you think about this? Coming against opposite another opinion. And you have to find that balance there. Well, I can see what they're saying. I see what they're saying. I'm not really sure what to think about that. I need to sit with, see what I feel like. But they're saying, don't side with any one person. If you be like Switzerland, that's what I'm feeling. Like Switzerland, be neutral. Be neutral, but then be creative. You're hearing opposite positions, and find that creative path for you.
That's how vacations feel. I love Switzerland. Okay, so Jody, can you?
Yeah, I've heard. I just
Oh,
heard
you're
Jody.
right. I can't
Yeah.
see her last name anyway.
So let's see who's.
I don't
scroll.
know. I think we read everyone.
No, we have. Let's see.
I think we did. Oh, Cheryl. Hi, Cheryl. Huh? Did we miss you? I don't know. Or maybe she just tuned in. Um, the first card you're getting is Sacred Self, to honor, respect, and love yourself, and really to just embrace your own character, who you are. Enjoy yourself. Be your own best friend, and past life. So this is what I'm getting for you. Is that we really need to let go of the past and all the hurts and the disappointments we have. Maybe from a past life, there's some doubts that have crept into your life right now. But we need to recognize you are a sacred spirit, and that you have the ability to transform your life. Let's see what the card comes up. This is childhood memories. This is focusing on the love you received from your family. And even those of us who had dysfunctional families and didn't get quite enough of everything, still there's always something there, that blood connection, to connect with family and to see where your roots come from, to let go of the old patterns of behavior that have their roots in your childhood and in maybe a previous life. So it's time to clean house and just find that sacred self, to really be honoring and respecting yourself. And if you do that, the last card is new beginnings. We need to let go of the past completely, the past lives and the childhood hurts, and to focus on new beginnings, because they're coming. Once you clear the slate, there's no room now, it's clutter. We need to create space in your life, a sacred space for you.
All right, I'm going to butcher this name, so apologies in advance. Bakir.
Spell it. B-A-C.
Bachirr. Last name A.
Maybe Bashir.
Bashir? Yeah. I'm not sure. I'm going to butcher that name, so apologies in advance. So, hey, Beck, not too late. Hey, Rebecca. So, We're still going strong here for another 15, 20 minutes.
Well, Leslie, what time is it now? Let's
Okay,
see.
so this is for Bashir. If
No,
I'm saying that right.
15 more minutes.
There's your animal. Actually, you feel another animal as well. So two animals for Bashir. Hopefully, I'm saying that correctly. Your animals. The snake, the healing card, reminding that we all have these healing abilities. Beaver, the productivity card. Just go ahead and do it. So if there's something that you need to heal in your life, whether it's physical health, a relationship, career, finances, there's 1,001 things that we need to heal. They're saying you have the abilities. Just go ahead and do that. Spirit wants to remind you that you can heal this situation. Once again, it's not by the mind figuring it out. It's all about relaxing, sitting still, being quiet, coming into this moment, realizing you're sitting, feet on the floor. Anything we tend to be here now, and then we're quiet. Out of that stillness, wisdom arises. Oh, this is how you solve the situation. You do this, then you do that, then you do this. And you just keep following those steps from within you. But they're saying don't delay healing this anymore, whether it's career, finances, relationships, whatever it may be. No more delay. You have the ability. It's time for you to do this, to step up and own your power. And that's what Spirit really wants everyone to remind them is that you have this power right here, right now. It's not in the mind. The mind is past, future. But right here, right now is Spirit. It's saying, it's cheering you on, do this, do that, and you can have it all.
Okay, Cheryl, you're welcome. I hope it was helpful. And I'm reading from Beck Lee. Beck, Beck, last name, initial.
Then I'll read for Rebecca Nichols.
Excuse me. Have a sip of water here.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Beck. Don't go anywhere. Okay, Beck Lee. All right. So the first card I'm getting for you, Beck, is to not to be so defensive and that you just trust, to have more trust in yourself and in those close to you. The next card I'm getting is to take a leap of faith. So now this is about that again, that word comes out of trusting yourself and trusting the universe and know you can walk this is the fool, but this is not the representation of the someone who's not intelligent. It's somebody who's walking off a cliff and knows there'll be an invisible bridge there to help him, to know that you can take a risk and come out the other side. So it's saying to take a risk, to think outside the box, to feel your own truth, and to do something that's special that you were afraid to do and didn't believe you could do it. It's saying now is the time to do that. And if you do, prosperity will come to you. Prosperity has many forms. It can be money, it can be love, it can be possessions. I know it had nothing to do with money for me. They gave me beautiful miniature. We're almost brand new. Sometimes that's the way of prosperity coming to you, abundance. So if you just trust in yourself and know that you can cross that bridge and that invisible bridge and get to the other side. Not meaning to take foolish risks, but to take informed risks. And the last card is Earth connection. We need more connection to the Earth. We need to go to the mountains, to be by the water, to be more with nature. And that would be the next step for you to healing yourself in many ways, but being more with nature.
All right, I'm going to read for Rebecca. So just a reminder, thank you for watching Soul Messages tonight. So if you like, subscribe to this. If you need a message, just say hello, say your name, ask a question. And if we're adding some value, donations are always appreciated as well. Not required, but appreciated.
Of course.
So let's take a look here for Rebecca. She obviously can't sleep because it's almost 2 a.m., I think, where she
Where
lives.
is she?
In England.
Oh, in England. Isn't
So
it like 6 hours ahead?
5 or 6, yeah. So she's a night owl. She probably wants a quiet house with the kids and the husband asleep. So I got an animal here and an earth magic card for you.
My mother used to be like that. She'd come alive at night.
When all the kids were asleep.
Well, she had 4 brats.
All right, for Rebecca, you're getting the Otter, the surrender card. Let him go and control. That's a message for everyone from Spirit. Let go. Let go of trying to figure it out. let go trying to understand. Just let go and operate from this deeper voice. And yeah, new beginnings. Just let go and just surrender to the possibilities to see that's a fresh start. I've been trying this mental activity for so long, trying to figure things out. I'm just going to just try relaxing and just see what I need to do and not figure things out. So just go to relax.
I think we're caught up.
We got someone there. Yeah,
Who
so
is that?
sleep when you're dead, Rebecca. Yeah. Yeah, so that's it. So Rebecca's just about honor, surrender, give up the control, and you'll have a new start. It's always a new start when you let go of the mind. There's always these things as fresh as new because there's time to spirit. It's always now a new beginning. Sharon is too. Okay, another night owl. I read for Sharon. I didn't read for a new
Spell, I can't see.
Nuunulsvig.
I don't know how to pronounce how to
Just
start.
say new.
No. That's the best we can do. Hi. I hope you know who you are. Sam spelled your name. So this is for you. You are the sorceress. You have, you know, no, your own way. You can. You're magical. You have magic touch. You can. What is saying to me is that you have the ability to transform your life, and it should come easy to you. You're a manifester, but the mind gets in the way, and you get very, very, very cluttered. And you have that ability to manifest. You have that ability to be like a wizard, like a magician, to make things happen effortlessly. But it's when we put that force into it and try to make things happen and force things to happen and rush things, we put an invisible wall, a force field around it, and things don't happen. So just relax and enjoy it. This is undying love. This is the really unconditional love, the love that we have for our children, that animals have for us. And this connecting with that unconditional love that comes from divine spirit. And just know you have that, you embody that principle of love. And you're able to help people by being compassionate and giving of yourself of service to others. So very, very nice attributes. That this is letting go of maybe of an illness or inertia in your life. You're coming out of a darker spell where things weren't moving or you weren't feeling well, and you're in that recovery stage, and things are going to start to pick up and to move more quickly for you. One last card for you, since we have time, is focus on your dreams and your visions. You can create your visions. You can manifest will into reality.
All right, so you're connected to Rebecca there. Yeah, Bishop.
Yeah, all the night owls.
Yeah.
I can't stay up past 11.
Bashir, yeah, thanks for, yeah, we're here every other week, Bashir, so always
Yeah.
join us.
Tune
Next
in.
week, I'm doing my healing. Next Wednesday will be a
That's
healing.
really good, yeah. And then the following week, Monday's Juneteenth anyway, people have off.
Yeah, we'll be
It's a
around.
holiday in the United States,
Yeah.
Juneteenth. It's the 19th, right, Sam?
Yeah, that's right. So
But the
we're,
Monday's
yeah,
the 20th.
so we're going to be live in 2 weeks, so that's the
True, we
27th.
won't be on the
27th.
holiday. That's what I'm saying. We're not, we wouldn't be here anyway, maybe. We'd stay out or whatever.
Yeah.
Who else needs your reading? Because we're almost out of
Yeah,
time.
we got 10 minutes, 8 minutes left,
Yeah,
so.
8 minutes. But we can always close early if no one pops up.
Yeah, so if you're watching, you need a message, say hello, say your
Yeah.
name, ask questions. If you got a reading, you can ask a question if we're caught up. We have a little bit of time. And also, you can go to Soul Messages with Lori and Head Trash Baba, and you can actually book a private reading with us for very minimal fees that we're not in it for the money. We're in it to give you clarity to help you live a better life.
Well, I know so much, what it means to me when people give me some clarity, because life can be super confusing.
I see Facebook user saying hello. So I just need a name on that. And then we got a question here from Tammy.
I know, I was trying to read it. Big. Can you turn this to me? I'm having trouble seeing. I guess my dear friend Nick, my long time band member. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's saying that he lived life to the fullest, that he really enjoyed his life, and that you should too. Let me pull a card. Purification. So, let me just concentrate. Yeah, he's saying that life was a hoot, that he enjoyed it. He was, in his own way, he lived on the edge. Um, Whatever that means. He says you'll know what he means by that. I'm just closing my eyes to focus. And he thanks you for being a good friend. He thanks you. He feels that you are a mentor to other people and an inspiration. He's saying that you helped him through dark periods of doubt, and you're an inspiration to others. But he's fine, and he enjoyed many aspects of his life. He had a passion. He was a passionate person, and that's what he lived for, that passion. He wants to instill passion in you to feel life fully, to the fullest extent, to enjoy every moment while you have a body here on earth. Yeah, you getting anything?
My only question is, was he a drummer? I'm just getting a sense that I just keep
Music
feeling,
was his life.
but I'm just keep hearing, and the beat continues, the beat marches on. That's why I'm just thinking maybe he's a drummer. I'm just
But
getting
he's
like the,
also an individual and marched to the beat of his own,
yeah,
beat
it's
of his own drum.
just getting that
Could be
sense that,
symbolic too.
yeah, symbolic that life continues, goes on. Just a reminder that all of us, that we are spirit. This body comes and goes, but spirit is always here.
That he had a lot of passion and a lot of drive and just.
Okay, it was a guitarist. I just wasn't sure what that message, if it was a
I
drummer or
think
not.
it was the individuality.
So I'm going to read for James here real quick. James, let's see.
You're welcome.
Two animals for you, James. Um, all right, you're getting the coyote, the wise fool, not taking yourself so seriously, laughing at yourself, not being so serious. And then the kangaroo, the gratitude card, just being thankful for all you have. Maybe the mind's getting really serious that I don't have the right job, I don't have the right finances, the right career, whatever it is, the mind's not, something's not right to the mind. So the kite of fools is reminding you just to laugh at yourself, look at the mind chasing all this down. I'm thankful that I have this, that I have this. It's about turning that mind of lack around, laughing at yourself and saying, I have this and I'm grateful. Anyone else?
I hope that was helpful. Nick, he did have those dark periods. He would go up and down. It was almost like he was bipolar. He'd get the plummet to the pits of despair, and then he'd pop up to be full of passion and energy and fire.
Okay, so you do have something, Christina.
Christina, yeah, I just want to read this. Yeah, yeah. Okay, Christina Southgate. Hi, Christina. How are you? Two cards came out. We're going to read them. This came up before, a sacred space. So carving out a space and creating your own sacred space. It could be in a living room, bedroom, or sitting by a mountain. It could be whatever resonates with you. But find that's your special place. That place for you, that and you'll be able to drop down into a steady state of relaxation very quickly when your environment is the same and you've chosen it as your sacred space. It's going to help you a lot to ground yourself and to tune in. And this is true love. This could be actually romantic involvement coming up, or it could be having a love affair with life and really enjoying. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice here. And this is focusing also on home too. Never forget that the home that you have is within your heart. That you are, every time you feel in doubt or fear or anxiety, just come to your heart center. Know there's a home for you there. That's like a homing pigeon, always coming back. And that family is really there for you. And that you need to connect a lot with family too, if that makes sense to you, or friends who are like family to help get you through some periods of your life that are coming up that may be challenging, because change is always a little bit challenging. And I feel some changes coming up for you. And this is part of the groundingness. So that card of um, sacred space, finding a place that's yours and yours alone, and connecting with the animal kingdom. Those animals don't think, but they live on instinct, and that's to let go of the message I'm getting is to let go of the analytical mind and to stop analyzing, just be. Okay.
All right. I think we're all caught up. So hour now. So I think it's
Thank you, Tay. Oh, good. I'm glad I called you. Okay.
so this is it for tonight. We're not seeing anybody else here that we missed. So we're gonna say good night and pull one last card. Actually, I'm gonna pull a word for the night. Let's see what the word is. We're gonna leave everybody with there. Okay, that word or that element, whatever it happens to be. Let's take a look. Okay, so the visionary, reminding you that no outside appearances have a power over you, because this is the true vision is within us. We're not allowing the mind to steal our power. That's a visionary card.
Well, I'm going to say this that came up a few times in the reading is that you can have it all. Things aren't mutually exclusive. Well, if I have this, I can't have that. That's limited thinking. We can have it all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
2 weeks from now.
2 weeks, and next week is healing.
Next week is healing.
All right. Take good care of yourself. Good night.